Hi, this is Dylan Murphy with Navitome, and in this video we're going to introduce roles for administrators of the system. So you can see on the left hand side I have access to all the functionality in Navitome, and that's because I'm logged in as D Murphy at Navitome and I'm an account owner. All right, an account owner is essentially a super user in Navitome. It's the highest role, the highest privilege that we have. So right now I'm in the people area and I'm able to see all my internal people. If I click on another account owner, this is the type of information we can see on this user. So I can see what they're working on, I can dive into that, I can send them a message, I can remove them, and I can also edit their information. And when I click on edit, one of the things that I can edit is which role they have. So let's quickly talk through this role and their hierarchical here. So they get less and less privilege as you go down. So the first one, account owner, again, is the super user. They pretty much have access to do everything. In admin, this next role down, has the ability to update and change account settings and add people to the account, but they don't have access to any data or content within the account. All right, so they can't create things, they can't view what other people have created or done, or the analytics. An author is someone who can pretty much do everything in Navitome besides change account settings and add people. All right, so they're the ones creating content, they can review things, they can publish them, they can analyze them. So they can do everything except the stuff done by the administrator, like add people or change the account settings. A reviewer is someone who has the ability to comment on content as it's authored, but they don't have the ability to create content on their own or edit or delete it. All right, so imagine you have somebody authoring something and they like an expert to review what they're doing. That's the reviewer role. All right, so the reviewer can come in and comment, but they don't have the ability to create or edit things. A builder is someone who can take content that's authored in this build and share section, and they can create private projects from it and customize it for their end user. However, they can't create content and they also can't edit what they have access to from a build and share perspective. All right, so a good example of this is someone who creates this master teaching content for a company and they're an author, but then you have 5 teachers who go out and use that with students and classes. They would be builders, right? So they're not responsible for creating the content, but they do use it in their jobs. An analyzer is someone who can go in and analyze the usage of guides and content in Navitome. And a user is the lowest role. It's the end user. Right? So what they have access to do is essentially work with guides in the My Guides section and communicate. Right? So these would be, if a company is using Navitome, a lot of times the user is their audience, whether it's their end customer or their employees, or however they're using Navitome. So those are the different roles, right? And as you kind of get down the list here, you should have more and more of the roles. In other words, there should be very few account owners and admins, more authors creating content, people in here reviewing, and then ultimately, a lot of people using your content. So that was a quick introduction to roles in Navitome. And in another video, we cover account administration at a broader level. Thank you.